Parliament, he was promoted to Cabinet as Minister for Health. And 4 years into that role, he was elected Liberal Party leader. With it came Deputy Premier and Treasurer. And he held that position until he resigned from the Parliament in 1983. During his parliamentary career, Llew had flown to Darwin on the same first flight as Clem Jones in the aftermath of Cyclone Tracy. And what he saw was to leave a lasting impact on him. A member of the opposition at that time and member for the adjoining seat was Bob Gibbs. And Bob said that he always found Llew to be a person who played it fair and respected the fact that people were elected to represent their electorates and he would always give a fair hearing. If he thought the matter was genuine, he would act on it. On leaving Parliament, Sir Llew returned to the Ipswich Hospital as registrar, but it was not long after that that the call went out for Llew to become the chairman and CEO of Expo 88, a $625 million undertaking. And Llew was given widespread powers to make it happen. The ability to create what we might call workplace agreements with the unions outside of the state government jurisdiction. And this allowed Llew to directly negotiate with people like Huey Williams, Dick Williams, Pat Purcell and Tom Barton. It was for all intents and purposes a sweetheart deal on a handshake. But what it meant was that there was not 1 hour lost in industrial disputation through the completion of the Expo site. Expo 88 commenced on the 30th of April and closed on the 30th of October. Ironically, despite 16 million visitors to the site in that 6 months, not one person died on the site. Technically correct, but not quite the coup that it seemed. On one occasion, someone had died off-site, but it was suspected that the death had arisen from something the person had eaten at one of the pavilions, and the word was out. Now, the Expo Communications Director at the time, one Jane Brumfield, later to become Lady Jane Edwards, was so concerned at the reputational risk that this could have on Expo and the potential impact on attendances that in her mind there was only one way that public confidence could be rebuilt. The chairman had to immediately go down and have lunch at the pavilion in question with media in tow to prove that it was safe to be at the Expo. And I present Exhibit 1, the proof. A smiling chairman, though if you like, it looked like a bit of a concerned smile to me. So after putting Llew through that one, Jane, it's hard to reconcile how you were later to become husband and wife and share many, many happy years together. Llew will always be known and regarded as Mr. Expo. So many memories, experiences and opportunities emerged from it. One young teenage lady who yodeled each day at the German pavilion and encouraged people into this new cultural phenomenon known as the chicken dance was Karen Williams, who is now Mayor of Redlands. Anyone who attended Expo 88 had their own fond memories, and Sir Llew's chairmanship created a never-to-be-forgotten legacy. When it came time to close, it was planned to have a big party on site for all the staff as soon as patrons had left the grounds. The problem was people wouldn't leave. And again down at the German pavilion, they just continued to chant, "One more chicken dance." The only thing that worked was when the Pa band started to form a Congo line and congoed everyone off the site. Llew never did find out where those people had ended up, and it didn't matter. The gates were shut. The seekers came on for the final party with staff. Llew Edwards, AC. Dr. Llew Edwards. Llew, Knight Bachelor, Queensland great, Brisbane legend. Your job is done. Your legacy is written. Your memory will be everlasting. My friend, rest in peace.